Hey everyone, my name is Mohammad Kardan. In this video I wanna show you what did I done to this kids room. As you can see, we have bed, table, picture frame, dart, radiator, some toys, some two balls in here, and these are, for example, some cases for put our books in it, and so on and so forth. Okay, so and for this table, for example, the doors of this table is are broken, and for example the character bring hammer and a screwdriver and all of that to fix it, and so on and so forth. And I wanted to that this model is an old model. I just wanted to use it in here. That's the reason we have a laptop, something like that in here. Or this guitar is an old model. And when we hit the play button, this is the result. This toe is fallen down, and it looks like our kids messed out the room, as you can see. Okay, so let's start with this bookshelf. In our reference, where is it? We have bookshelf. So this is our reference. As you can see, here is our bookshelf, as you see in here, and this is our big ball, this one, and these are our small balls, and some books, as I mentioned in here. I wanted to put some books in here, and so on and so forth. And two picture frames, for example, I just added one, and instead of these pictures I added a dart. I will explain it. So let's go to Maya. So here we are in Maya. As you can see, this room has lots of things to model. For example, we have cap, so many caps with different these are in here, different colors, and so on and so forth. And we have a clock. I've modeled the clock, and I wanted to add it. As you see in my videos, there are a lot of things to do, and because it's personal project, time is really flies, and you have to manage your time, and so on and so forth. So I've modeled this clock and the caps in here. I didn't just export it yet. Maybe we don't have time for it. But for others, like this ball and these small balls, I spent some time. For making such a ball like that, you may say, okay, it's too easy. We need just have one sphere and that's it. Yeah, that's it. But how about the colors? Red, green, white, purple, and all of that. I spent some time to thinking like, how should I make it? Then I have to make a texture of it. I watched some videos of how to making random colors in Photoshop. I did it in here. After that, I exported to Substance Painter. This is the Substance Painter of it, and this is the result of it, as you can see in here. These two textures. Okay, and for the next ball, the small one, again the same scenario, but again the texturing a little bit not too easy. and this is the result as you see in here. I made them a little bit dirty, and as you can see it has a sew on it. I did it on Substance Painter and looking good. Okay, so I modeled the bookshelf and these little bookcases like that, and this one is an old asset. I made it in the past. I put it in here, give it a texture, and that's it. Okay, I didn't have time to model the books. That's the reason there is no books in here. So for the art part I did, let me show you. As you see, this is the texture. I've downloaded from texture.com. Where is it? And I import it into Maya and did some modifying stuff, and this is the result. And as you see, it's the model part, and if you hide it, it's like that. And did some addition in how can we say that, in UV, and let me don't save, and this is the result. So for this table, it's an old asset. I've made some variation to it and it didn't finish yet. And this hammer and this screwdriver, as you see, these are my old assets, because I wanted to add so many assets in here. Thought that maybe it's not the best idea to model each and everything. So for this reason I checked on my old assets. This table is this table, as you see, and I wanted to not using the Substance Painter texture. I wanted to just use my materials in here. That's the reason it's looking like that. Then for screwdriver and hammer, I searched in here and I've imported in here. This is the screwdriver, as you see. It's for 1.5 years ago, and I put some materials on it and looking so cool, as you see. Okay, so these dices these are again the old assets. Put them in here, give some random materials and put them on the air and did some simulate physics, and then we hit the play button, they are moving, and yeah, okay. And what else? This guitar, it's again an old model in here. For better results I need to give it 3 or 4 texture set. That's the reason it's just looking one texture, and the reason it's showing halo because it has one face and it doesn't have the back face of it. Again, it's an old, needs some modifying stuff to make it looking better. And this radiator, it's again an old asset. I just put it in here to make our rooms a little bit filler. And these boxes, these boxes we use in our dresser. Let me show you. I just put them in here. And for this bed, let me open asset setup. As you see, for this bed, so what did I done for this bed? First of all, this is our kids bed. I modeled it in Maya, copied from our main bed. As you see, they are looking the same. Some just has a ladder on it and so on and so forth. And I add our mattress in here. Again, this mattress is our main mattress, you see, from this model. And for I did it like that, copy it like that, give it random materials and so on and so forth. And for our blanket, again, it's our main blanket, and I just scaled them a little bit and played with contrast to not showing the main color, as you see. Okay, yeah, something like that. Then I made it as a cluster and put our pillows from our main bed, and it was the result as you saw. And for our bookshelves, I put these bookcases and walls there and made a cluster again, as you see. Don't save it. It's just one. We can move it and so on and so forth. And that's it, guys. I think it's I have explained it enough, so let's wrap it up. And thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed it, and see you on the next video. Goodbye.